My name is Morgan Purdy, and I'm an instructional coach in the elementary school at ACS. This video is an overview of our beliefs and practices and how they relate to responsive classroom. In 2016, the elementary school at ACS adopted the responsive classroom approach to teaching and learning. Responsive classroom consists of teaching practices for bringing together the social and academic curriculum. In responsive classroom, we are explicitly teaching social and emotional skills. Greeting each other in a friendly and respectful manner, listening, and engaging in productive academic conversations where students listen and build off of each other's ideas are key not only to a positive school climate, but for academic performance. Social interaction is important in the classroom because it gets students to communicate to each other. When there is talking, students are developing language skills, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. Students learn more when they are able to talk to one another and be actively involved. In responsive classroom, we have identified some of the skills that students need in order to be successful both academically and socially. When students are able to cooperate, they are able to effectively establish new relationships, maintain positive relationships, resolve conflicts, accept differences, be contributing members of the class, and work productively and collaboratively with others. When students are assertive, it allows them to take initiative and stand up for their ideas without hurting or offending others. Responsibility allows our students to take action and follow through on expectations, define problems, consider the consequences, and then choose positive solutions. When students are empathetic, they are able to understand the states of minds and emotions of others. They're able to be receptive to new ideas and perspectives, appreciate differences and diversity in others, as well as have concern for others' welfare even when it doesn't benefit themselves. When students are demonstrating self-control, they are able to recognize and regulate their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors to be successful in the moment. We believe that it is important to know children individually and developmentally. When we take the time to observe and understand children, we are better able to make decisions that allow them to reach their potential. At ACS, students begin every day with a morning meeting. A morning meeting is a familiar structure that helps create a positive community by fulfilling children's need to belong, to feel significant, and to have fun. Morning meeting is an opportunity to merge social, emotional, and intellectual learning. Morning meeting is comprised of 4 different parts: a greeting, a sharing, an activity, and a message. When we start the day with everyone together, face to face, welcoming each person, sharing news, listening to individual voices, and communicating as a caring group, we make several powerful statements. We say that every person counts. We say that the way we interact individually and as a group is significant. We say that our classroom culture is one of friendliness and thoughtfulness. We say that we can accomplish hard work and make important discoveries together. We say that this is a place where courtesy and warmth and safety reign, a place of respect for all. Language is a powerful tool. It can model respectful and caring social interactions. When language is clear, simple and direct, genuine and respectful, and gives specific positive feedback rather than general praise, focusing on the child's actions or behaviors, children feel encouraged and supported. 3 different types of language we use at ACS are reinforcing language, reminding language, and redirecting language. Reinforcing language names and affirms children's positive behaviors. Recognizing that children build on their strengths, teachers use reinforcing language to help children know exactly what they are doing well and to help them grow academically and socially. Reminding language prompts children to remember established expectations and to make decisions about their actions based on those expectations. It communicates a teacher's trust in students' good intentions. Reminding language puts the responsibility for doing the remembering on the child rather than the adult who is doing the reminder. Redirecting language is used when a student's behavior has clearly gone off track and needs to be stopped immediately. The teacher calmly and clearly tells the child to stop and explains exactly what the child needs to do instead. Redirecting language is always given as a statement, never a question. The goal is to stop the misbehavior quickly so that the child can regain control and positive behavior can be restored as soon as possible. Interactive modeling is a powerful technique that we use at ACS for breaking down and teaching many different behaviors, from classroom procedures to social skills. Interactive modeling follows a certain structure. First, the teacher will say what they will model and why. When children are more likely to do something the way that they are taught if they know the reason for it. Second, the teacher will model the behavior. Hearing how we want children to do something isn't enough for most children. They need to see the behavior demonstrated, so they'll have a mental image of exactly how to do it. Next, the teacher will ask students what they noticed. Students take in more and remember more if they notice key aspects for themselves. After that, the teacher will invite one or more students to model. Having students repeat your modeling gives the class multiple images of the behavior, which reinforces exactly how to do it. Then, the teacher will again ask students what they notice. This further reinforces the specific details of the behavior, and it allows the teacher to quickly reassess students' understanding. Following this step, the teacher will have all the students practice. This practice is critical to the mastering of any skill, routine, or procedure. Finally, the teacher will provide feedback. Students need feedback if they are truly going to learn a new skill. Logical consequences help children begin to understand that there is a logic and a reason to why certain actions lead to certain results. The goals of responding to misbehaviors with logical consequences are to stop the rule-breaking behavior, maintain a safe and orderly classroom, help students recognize and fix their mistakes, and help students determine an internal control for their behavior. The following are 3 types of logical consequences that help us meet these goals. You break it, you fix it. This is as simple and as clear as it sounds. If a child breaks something or makes a mess, whether intentionally or not, the teacher helps them take responsibility for fixing it or cleaning it up. For example, if they jiggle a table and make someone mess up their work, they would help them do it over again. Loss of privilege. When a child abuses a privilege, such as using classroom materials safely, a logical consequence would be to take away that privilege temporarily. The purpose of removing a privilege is not to punish the child, but to protect the child and the group and to preserve the integrity of the rules. Once the child demonstrates readiness to handle the responsibility, it's important to give the privilege back. The goal is for children to show that they can be responsible. Time away. This is a strategy used to help children learn self-control. A child who is disrupting the work of the group is asked to leave the area for a short period of time. During this time, the child is expected to regain self-control so they can come back to the group and participate in a positive way. If you would like to receive more information on Responsive Classroom, please stop by the elementary office and pick up a copy of Yardsticks, a pamphlet that explains the age-by-age developmental, social, emotional, and academic characteristics. Or feel free to contact me at mpurdy@acsmon.edu.jo.